Good morning, everyone. I got a halo going, don't I? It's the humidity here. It's my hair. Look how salt and pepper I've become. I'm growing older. Uh, who doesn't love that? I've just been given a reward from heaven again. It's like, I guess some people view that differently than I do, but and again, where did it come from, right? Yes, from my wonderful sister in faith, Nancy in Korea, who said, "Hey, have you heard this testimony of this young woman? Second generation." I said, "No." She said, so she's added me to groups before so I could, right? Yeah. And I said, "Hey, can you ask me at least? You're adding me to all these groups. Do I want to be a part of them?" Well, we had a laugh over it. So she says, "I don't know if you can see it, but I could add you to the group if you want to." So I said, "Yeah, I want to see that testimony. Go ahead." I have to give you a little bit of a prehistory on this. So if whoever watches doesn't know that yet, hasn't gotten that idea, I am a part of the Family Federation for World Peace. The second coming of Christ, which is true parents, Reverend Simeon Moon and his wife Hak Jahan Moon. Long story short, my meeting true parents through God. I'm telling you what, the story's amazing on how I got connected to that movement. Saved my spiritual life in many ways. My spiritual confusion. I think that from my experience with spirit world, what is there out there really to learn from? Really, when it comes down to it, when you have this constant since a child connection, relationship, or give and take with this afterlife world, right? Yes. And it was very difficult for me to find my way through that maze until I met true parents and got many answers, yes, to the world of spirit world. Yes, okay. There she is. Yes, so lovely. And spent 30 years, 18 years, 17, let's see, 16, been a member of that movement now for nearly 37 years, and was very active when we were living in California in the church for a good 16, 17 years. I mean, you're talking active, yes, yeah. And loved it. I loved every part of it. It was just the right place to be. It was the hurdles there were just hurdles that one needs. Right? Yes? Yeah. And when we left for Kentucky, well, the church here is 4 hours away one way, 4 hours away another way. It's like, oh, what do you do, right? And since the way we built our home, under the guidance of God as well, and some things went right, some things didn't go so right. Yes, again, we're all human beings, we're involved there. felt that I had my own, established my own little church there when it came to all that. As long as I knew where my heart to mind is and who I support and who I should be teaching with and about out there. But as things go, after True Father passed away, things didn't look so pretty anymore within the True family, and there were some splitting ups going on. One is a church now that's here in the United States, and their ideology is kind of based on material things, a lot of it, and a lot of resentment and anger towards True Mother. So, that's the short version of the whole thing, and of course, right now we've got infighting going on, big time. Oh my gosh. What do? Stay away, this, that. Well, that wasn't God's direction for me, in many ways. So there's this testimony of this young girl, second generation, and she grew up in that church here in the United States that split off. Two of the sons of True Family split off, and she realized that she couldn't have a true relationship with God, with the anger and resentment that she just carried around with her against the movement, against true parents, especially True Mother. Which then one has to ask, what the heck are they teaching these people there? Especially the children, right? Okay, I'm just saying. And she ended up reconnecting with the Family Federation for World Peace, that is under the guidance of, in the physical, under True Mother. And was able to build a relationship with God. Really, truly, yet still felt that resentment, especially towards True Mother. The third year of wherever she was at, she, or the third semester, I can't remember, it was a little hard to figure out what the time frame there was. She came face to face with True Mother, and also by then had learned about the difficult path of true parents on earth. And her resentment and anger, I'm going to cut this a little short, turned into gratefulness. And it was an amazing testimony of someone that has returned to the fold. So, am I saying, oh, this is like a reward from heaven? Because whatever we're doing out there, I'm a first generation in that movement. And I think there are up to fourth, maybe even fifth generations now. When you work so hard for God, when you're in the service of God, and you know this is it, eventually, the New Testament and the completed Testament, and even the Old Testament, but especially not the completed Testament that has so much give and take with spirit world in it, and on how we can have greater give and take with the rest of the Bible as well, that will become a part of the world. Yes, it looks so dreary out there somehow, in a way, and how certain things are going, say it just in our country, but I see it because I speak several languages and have friends all over the world. I get other things from what's going on in their parts of the world, and it's not a whole lot different in many ways, right? Yet, again, listening to this testimony of a young woman on how she found her relationship with God, and then realized that I was completely under the wrong ideology, and all it fostered was anger and resentment. towards what? Others. Then getting to know actually who the others were and realizing, oh my gosh, where have you been all my life? Right? Yes? Okay. To see that is a great reward from heaven. We're going in the right direction. We're doing the right thing. Yes? With the ups and downs. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share this morning. I felt that was important this morning. Right, guys? I'm back at my daughter's, as you can see. And my other daughter's. She's coming home today. No, tomorrow. From the most shark-infested beach in Florida. Why anybody would go there, I have no idea. Now I had to say that. Maybe they got rain and overcast too. No time for the beach. Tomorrow they'll be back home. All right. Anywho, so we are in Joshua 19. So I feel elated. Yes? Elated. Yes. One. What does Jesus do? The story about Jesus. Did he do it? It's probably more likely a parable or a given example. Went looking for that one lost sheep. So tell us, you guys are good. You got this. You know how to behave. Go look for the one that got a bit too adventurous and brought it back. One. Here's one. Yes. Yeah. Very happy. That's worth celebrating today. I'm grateful. Very grateful too. The tribe of Simeon, Joshua 19. The second lot to come out was for Simeon, for the tribe of the sons of Simeon, by clans. Their heritage was within the heritage of the sons of Judah. As heritage they received Beersheba, Shema, Moladah, Hazar Shual, Bala, Ezem, El Tolad, Bethul, Hormah, Siklag, Beth Ha Markabat, Hazar Suzah, Beth Lebaot, and Sharuhen, 13 towns and their villages. Ain, Rimmon, Eter, and Ashan, 4 towns and their villages, with all the villages situated near these towns as far as Balat, Beer, and Ramah of the Negev. There is a gazillion towns and villages. So populated already, it sounds like. Such was the heritage of the tribe of the sons of Simeon, by clans. The heritage of the sons of Simeon was taken out of the portion of the sons of Judah, because the share of the sons of Judah was too large for them. Hence the sons of Simeon received their heritage within the heritage of the sons of Judah. Oh. So it sounds like a lot of the reconnoitering of those 21 men, 3 from each tribe, of the 7 tribes, was done within, right, the already given away parcels, shares, of the other tribes, 5 tribes. I find that interesting. Okay. The tribe of Zebulun. The third lot fell to the sons of Zebulun by clans. The territory of their heritage stretched as far as Sadut, their frontier. Interesting. See, now they're telling us all again about the frontier stuff. Their frontier climbed westwards to Maralah, touching Dabeshet and the torrent facing Yokneam. From Sadut, the frontier turned east towards the rising sun as far as the frontier of Chislot Tabor, came out at Deborah and went up to Japhia. Thence it went east towards the sunrise to Gat Hefer and Ita Kazin, came out at Rimmon and turned towards Nea. The northern frontier turned towards Hanaton and came to an end in the valley of Ipta-el, with Katat, Nahalal, Shimron, Iralah, and Bethlehem. 12 towns with their villages. Such was the heritage of the sons of Zebulun by clans, these towns with their villages. The tribe of Issachar. The fourth lot came out for Issachar, for the sons of Issachar by clans. Their territory stretched towards Jezreel, and included Jezulat, Shunem, Hapharaim, Shion, I'm getting an exercise here again. Anaharat, Dobrat, Kishion, Ebes, Remet, En Ganim, En Haddah, and Beth Pazez. Their frontier touched Tabor, Shahazimah, and Beth Shemesh, and the frontier came to an end at the Jordan. 16 towns with their villages. Such was the heritage of the tribe of the sons of Issachar, by clans, the towns, and their villages. Issachar. I like that name. Yep. The tribe of Asher. This is a long one. The fifth lot came out for the tribe of the sons of Asher by clans. Their territory included Helkat, Pali, Betan, Achshap, Alamelech, Amad, and Mishal. On the west it touched Carmel and the course of the Libnat. On the side of the rising sun it went as far as Beth Dagon. Touched Zebulun, the valley of Ipna-el on the north side, Beth Ha-emek and Nayel, coming out with Kabul on the left, with Abdon, Rehob, Haman, and Canaan as far as Sidon the Great. The frontier then turned towards Ramah as far as the fortress town of Tyre. The frontier then went to Hosah and reached as far as the sea at Mahalab and Achzib, with Akko, Afek, and Rehob, 22 towns with their villages. Such was the heritage of the tribe of the sons of Asher by clans, these towns, and their villages. Yeah, I'm noticing something. Certain, the names of the towns here, on how some products and stuff have a very similar name. People go into the Bible to find names for their products and stuff. It kind of sounds like it. Kind of, all right, change them around a little bit or something, or, okay. Interesting. The tribe of Naphtali. The sons of Naphtali to the sons of Naphtali fell the sixth portion, to the sons of Naphtali by clans. Their frontier went from Helep and the oak of Zanaanim, with Adami HaNegeb and Jabneel, as far as Lakum and ended at the Jordan. The westward boundary ran to Asnat Tabor, and thence came out at Hukok, marching with Zebulun in the south, Asher in the west, and the Jordan in the east. The 45 towns were Sidim, Zer, Amat, Rakat, Generet, Adamah, Ramah, Hazor, Kadesh, Edrei, and Hazor, Tiran, Migdal El, Horem, Beth Anat, and Beth Shemesh, 19 towns and their villages. Wait a minute. Now the tribe of Issachar also has a Beth Shemesh going. Exact same spelling. Did they share some? Such was the heritage of the sons of Naphtali by clans, the towns and their villages. The tribe of Dan maybe touched the towns. Okay, what do I know? The tribe of Dan. I feel real kinship to the tribe of Dan, you know? Daniel, Daniela. I know, that's odd. probably nothing to do with, yet I do. Do names connect somehow? I don't know. It feels that way. To the tribe of the sons of Dan by clans fell the seventh portion. I like that. The territory of their heritage comprised Zorah, Eshtaol, Ir-Shemesh, Shalbim, Aijalon, Silata, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, Eltekeh, Gibethon, Balat, Azor, Bene-Berak, and Gat Rimmon, and by the sea, Jerichon, with the territory facing Jaffa. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna rain. I just felt the drip. The territory of the sons of Dan eluded them, however. The sons of Dan consequently went up and attacked Leshem, captured it, and put it to the sword. Yeah, my kinship just dissolved here. Having gained possession of it, they settled there and called Leshem Dan, after Dan, their ancestor. Such was the heritage of the tribe of the sons of Dan by clans, these towns and their villages. Having finished dividing the country, frontier by frontier, the Israelites gave Joshua, son of Nun, a heritage among themselves. Oh. At Yahweh's command, they gave him the town which he had asked for, Timnah-Serah, in the highlands of Ephraim. He rebuilt the town and settled there. Such are the heritages which the priest Eleazar, Joshua son of Nun, and the heads of each family apportioned by lot between the tribes of Israel at Shiloh in Yahweh's presence at the door of the tent of meeting, and thus the apportioning of the country was completed. Okay, now wait a minute. It's starting to rain here. Oh, it feels really good though. That's the end of 19. Hey, I will get more. I'm not complaining. Thanks for the rain. My plants at home need it. I don't know if it's raining there or not. Should I move? How bad is this going to get? Let's see. I'm done reading, so. Wait a minute. Now, Joshua is a part of what tribe? He's like the head priest. He's in the footsteps of Moses, which means he shouldn't be getting anything yet. Oh, because he did such a good job, we're going to give him a town, a whole town, and he settled there. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm sure the Levites needed to live somewhere too. Okay, so they needed to have a part of, they needed to be somewhere as well. But again, according to what I understand, that we're all supposed to be absorbed by the rest of the people, in a way. Not sure how that went. Not sure how that, well, you can't inherit anything. Because, say, after Joshua passes away, then he has sons and daughters and leaves family behind. Are they going to inherit the town? Oh, they're not supposed to have any kind of inheritance when it came to what? The physical stuff, land, this and that. So, what happened there? That was veering off again. After what the guidance of God in many ways, and also the way of you have a specific job within your people, all of them, and you will be taken care of if you follow my guidance and giving that guidance to the rest of the people. Yes? Okay. It seems to me that for most people, one very much looks for their fair share in life. Yes? And I would say, okay, one has to be somewhere, right? Yes. And usually hard work gets you at where you need to go. That's often how it is, even coming out of the most dire circumstances. What I found is in my own life, well, that's exactly how it was. I started with nothing in this country. It didn't matter if it came to land or money or, right? Yes, it was basically nothing. Um, Yet, I felt like going in this direction of serving God, finding my place to serve God, yes, and the people around the world in a way, right? Yes, what am I doing here? Yeah, serving the people of the world. Again, we're not just here in the physical, we're here in spirit as well. And the story that I told in the beginning, right? Yes, and how I view that as a reward from heaven. Yes, yeah. And there were many people involved in guiding this young woman when she finally returned to the fold in a way. Many people were ready to receive her back, to receive her. And then her journey with God truly started, right? Yes. The energy that we create on earth, right? With our goodwill in teaching, abstaining from many things that are just destructive and cause what within ourselves? Anger, resentment. eh? I didn't get my fair share. Yet, not realizing that, yeah, you're being shown constantly that you are getting more than your fair share. You're just not willing to see it. Or, with this little victory, is it a little victory? This is a big victory. This young woman, her testimony, it's a big victory for us. It really is. Yes? And that's, again, yes. Does God know? Does our heavenly parent know? Our heavenly parents, mother and father, know that we need that. Uh, Yes, we are very fickle. We are a fickle people. We just are. But if we walk through life with our eyes and ears open, not just to the physical, but also the spiritual, we get these rewards, letting us know you're doing good. You're doing good. You're with me. You are in my service. Because see, look what happened. Okay, I know. I can be so giddy over one little thing. I also thought that, in a way, this testimony was teaching people again as well. Yes, see, it's not just the rewards. Yeah, now I got this. It's also, how did you receive the reward? This young lady taught everybody a very important lesson, of course. So she has this relationship with God now, who's really speaking through her. Right? Then, the anger and resentment that she carried around for so many years, taught by others to her. Circumstances, again, she was able to resolve into gratefulness. And now, moving forward, that's a great lesson for all of us. Yes? Okay. I think I'm going to end with that today. Don't want to mention anything else. I'm too elated. I just love it. Thank you, Father. Thank you for showing us just how great you are in completely different ways than we expect to get our fair share. Yes? All right. Okay, that's it for this morning. I got an extra dog here today. Hank, the three-legged dog, is here as well. He looks great, I have to say. Oh, there is Ham. Can I come out? My daughter warned me, don't leave that door open. That one cat that should stay in the house because she's declawed. And my daughter didn't do that, by the way. She got that cat just a little while ago because somebody didn't want it anymore. Well, there you go. She might get adventurous and want to get out, right? Yes, I'm supposed to take that cat home with me when I go back home, so let's not have her get lost here. So I have to close. Oh, you Betty come out again? All right, then I'll finish up here. Last few words for today. Tomorrow is the Sabbath day. I want to just thank everyone out there who really, with a proper good heart to mind, is teaching out there about the love of God. I'm not going to go there. I saw something again this morning. I said, well, I can't agree with that. We need to teach our children, yes, our young people, the love of God, not the fear of God, the love of God. Yes, because that's what it is all about. I received a lot of love from God today. Yes, I did. Oh, through what? The unseen world that I talk about, I have give and take with this. No, no. It came from a different continent in the world, from a sister in faith. Yes, and we have built up a wonderful relationship as sisters in faith, raising our children together, homeschooling together, working in the church together, serving God together. Yes, that's where it came from. Oh. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. Here I go. I could see. Oh, God. Grateful. Grateful for the people out there who teach the love of God, share the love of God. God's love and blessings always. May He protect you. Now, well, talk to you all another time.